When I look back on my 4 years here, I think some of the best memories I've had from this experience have come from those moments after the tennis when, you're all together and laughing about the good times and the hard times.
Some of my favorite memories are actually during Ivies. In the past, I just remember watching all of our upperclassmen, especially our seniors a couple years ago, who just had incredible matches all the time, fighting in third sets, and just see the fight that they have and the passion that they have for tennis.
Whenever we're on the road and we have to go to hotels and we obviously all have work, we all kind of occupy the lobby downstairs or whatever kitchen area they have, and that's like where we work, and everyone is doing it and we're all together kind of in the same struggle. And especially this year, that's been particularly important to me, but like over the past 4 years, that's been fun.
We have come a long way. I think had you asked me my first year here if I would be close with them, I would have been like, absolutely not. I was afraid of Val. I thought Z was an upperclassman who didn't want to talk to me.
Definitely, they have made me more loud over the past 4 years, and they're just so energetic and so pumped up about everything, whether it's practice or matches or like going to get ice cream or something like that. They're just really passionate about everything they do, and it's been a pleasure and an honor to have them for my 4 years here.
What I'll miss most about Sunday is her huge commands during her matches, and also just the way that she conducts herself and leads the team. I think that she does a really good job in her role as captain. There are some big shoes to fill, I think. She's one of the best captains I think Yale women's tennis has had in a while, and I just think that she does a really good job of what she does. And then Val, I think I'm gonna miss her sense of humor. She can be really silly, but she can also be very serious. And she can always make me laugh in pretty much any circumstance. But she also just works so hard and is just one of the toughest people I know. And both of them are just so resilient, and I really admire them.
The best part about my two fellow seniors is that they know exactly what I've been through, because they've been through it too. And people often talk about the kind of friendships you can form on an athletic team, especially in college. And I think I have been lucky enough to get that from Z and Val.
If I had to go back and tell my first year self something, is to remember that you're not going to be the best at anything anymore, because this is a school where everyone is the best at what they do. And I'd also tell my first year self that it's just a B+ and that the world doesn't stop once you get one.
So if I could go back and tell freshman Sunday one thing, I would probably tell her to have more confidence in herself. I think coming into Yale, a lot of people can kind of go from being a big fish in a small pond, and suddenly you're surrounded by, every person on the street who has done amazing things, 10 times more amazing than things you've done. But that being said, you shouldn't be afraid to feel confident in your ability.
To go back and talk to my first year self, I would probably tell her that everything is okay. Like, not to take everything so seriously. I think I tried to do everything and try and be really good at everything, and in all my classes and all my extracurriculars, and don't put too much pressure on yourself. That's what I'd probably tell myself.
A piece of advice that I would give to my team next year or moving forward is obviously work hard, prioritize tennis and academics, but also remember to maintain really close friendships with your teammates, because that's kind of the most important thing that you'll get out of your 4 years here.
The piece of advice that I would give to the team next year is to really enjoy being an athlete here, and although it can be very stressful at times, just enjoy it, because it ends, and while you're an underclassman, it's kind of like, when is this gonna end? This is so hard. But then now that I'm graduating, and now that I'm almost done, it's just, I realize how much of a privilege it's been, and how lucky we all are. I think just really enjoying the process and enjoying all of the things that Yale has to offer.
There's so much I want to say to my teammates. More important than anything else I could tell them is that they should rely on each other. They should lean into this idea of getting through the hard times with one another. I want them to carry that forward. I want them to remember the value in building this kind of community that, you know, is not just about the wins or losses, but it's about the kind of people you make each other into.